pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I'm on a financial freedom journey with my family. I hope that you guys are doing great and having an awesome week. I am actually sick again, which is not a joke, and I'm so upset and irritated, but I just can't help but laugh at it because I was just sick with COVID like a few weeks ago, and now I'm sick again, and it's not COVID. I've tested multiple times to make sure it's not. I just have like some kind of awful cold from my daughter who goes to daycare. So, you know, if you have kids that go to daycare, you know how it is. Yeah, she just brings home like all the junk that is going around. So I have like some kind of summer cold, and it honestly is like one of the worst colds I think I've ever had. I feel awful. So I apologize for my voice if I am really nasally. I am going to work through it and we're going to get through this video. I'm still excited to film it and hopefully it doesn't bother you guys too much, but yes, so let's go ahead and get started. It is August 5th. It's the first debt-free Friday of August, so happy August to you all. I hope that you guys are so far having an awesome month. It's been a great month for us so far, minus my husband and I both being sick, but otherwise it's been a great month so far. We're really excited. We are going to be moving in a few weeks, so that is really exciting. I will definitely be posting more about that as we lead up to it, but for now, we haven't really done too much. We've just been packing and things like that. Like I said, we're about 2 weeks away from moving, so woohoo, I'm so excited, but also it is really overwhelming and I can't believe how much stuff we have. Like seriously, it's every day that I'm like packing stuff, I feel like I am spinning my wheels in mud. Like we're not actually getting anywhere. I know we are, but like it just genuinely feels like we have so much stuff. So be thinking of me over these next 2 weeks because I'm going to need it. It doesn't help that we also have 3 kids. So like 3 kids comes with a lot of stuff. Even if you are like a more minimal person, like just having 3 kids is like a lot. So our house fund, as you guys know, our goal is $25,000. Again, I know I've talked about this like every single video, but in case you're new here, our house fund goal is $25,000, but we're actually moving in a couple weeks. So I know we're not going to get to that point before we move. I know I had tossed around the idea of switching up my goals, but I'm actually thinking we're going to stick with these goals. So I will kind of explain more when I film future videos and when I film like our house buying Q&A and stuff. But I think our closing costs are actually going to be more expensive than we thought they were. And so I think we're actually going to need to keep saving for this house fund even after we close. So I don't want to get too much into it because I still don't really know 100%. I'll explain more when the time comes, but I think we're actually going to stick with these 2 goals probably through the end of the year, and then we're going to switch. It's kind of crazy to think that we only have a few more months of the year left. Like we only have 5 more months of the year. So like there's not too much time left in the year to like start a new goal. So I think we might stick with these. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Also just for ease of like, I like really enjoy the house fund and I don't know that I'm ready to like let it go. And like I said, I think things are going to end up being more expensive than we think they are. There was like a little bit of miscommunication with the closing cost situation. I still don't even know like the whole extent of it. And we don't actually know yet. We haven't gotten like our closing documents yet for our new house. So I don't know 100% like what we're going to be owing for that. So yeah. More to come. Basically, I feel like the last few weeks I have been in limbo of like everything in life, and I'm feeling like, I'm sorry if this is like getting really weird and confusing for you guys, because I feel like every single week I'm just like, I don't know yet. And I feel like that would probably be frustrating as a viewer, but it's also frustrating for me because I genuinely don't know some things, and it's frustrating to kind of be like in this space where like I don't know these things. And then also we did sell our current house about a week ago, and so we've been living in it, but we don't technically own it. And like mentally I didn't think I would have a problem with that, but like it's weird, to be completely honest. I feel like it's been really hard to like wrap my head around it, and like this house no longer feels like ours, and it's not ours anymore, but like it doesn't feel like it either. So it's like a weird position to be in. Anyways, I'm rambling, but I just wanted to give you guys kind of some updates before I get into it, because I know I had mentioned that we would have a new goal coming, and now I don't know that if that's going to happen, at least not before the end of the year. That goal that I was talking about, I will probably be doing in January or for next year, but it's something that is going to probably be on the back burner. So sorry for not giving you guys more details, but to be honest, I don't know them either. So this is just kind of where we're at right now. It's a weird space to be in. I'm hoping by the end of the month, we will have like a clear trajectory for the rest of the year, and we'll be able to just hit the ground running on either continuing this goal or a different goal, kind of depending on how things fall. So we started this week in our house fund at $9,445, which was at 37%. This week, we were able to send $700 to savings, which is amazing. We will be having probably some larger weeks this month. If you guys have watched my July budget closeout, which was the last video that I posted, we did not have a mortgage payment for August 1st, but we also won't have one for September 1st. So it's a really unique position to be in, because we didn't have one for August 1st because we closed on our house that we're living in now on July 29th. So we didn't have an August 1st, and then we're not closing on our current house until a couple weeks from now. So we actually won't have a mortgage payment till October 1st. So I just wanted to give that explanation, because last month we had a lot smaller weeks, and I feel like maybe you guys would be like, wow, that's a huge increase, but we don't have a mortgage payment to budget for this month, so we'll have some extra income. So we were able to send $700 for this week. That leaves us with an ending of $10,145, which is amazing, because we are in not only the 10,000s, but we're also at 40% of the way to this goal, which is an awesome milestone. As bummed as I am that we are not going to be able to complete this goal before we close on our house, I'm just so happy that we made it to this point. 40% and $10,000 saved is incredible, and I'm super proud of that. I posted yesterday a question box on Instagram, and I wanted to ask you guys if you had any questions for me for my home buying and selling video that I'm going to hopefully posting by the end of this month. Leave a comment down below on any questions that you guys have. I would be happy to answer those. Like I said, I'm going to hopefully be filming that video by the end of August. They could be questions on either buying or selling, whatever you guys have questions on. So just leave those in the comments down below, and I will grab those for that video. And then left to goal. So obviously I'm not sure if we're going to stick with this yet or not, but I will definitely update you guys when we know, is $14,855. So moving over to the Roth IRA. So we started this week at $1,110. This week we were able to send $250, which is awesome. That's, I think, the most we've sent. That's the highest icon on my Roth chart that I have. So that leaves us with a ending of $1,360. And that was at 22%. Previously, we were at 18%. So we made some really big jumps this week, which is really exciting. That leaves our left to save for our Roth IRA at $4,640. So moving down to our side hustle income. Again, we've obviously been really busy this week and stuff, so I did not do a ton of side hustles this week like I haven't been over the last few weeks. But I still do want to report we did actually sell something on Facebook Marketplace again. So I made $40 on Facebook Marketplace. We have been trying to sell furniture and just extra items that we don't want to move with us, because yeah, anything that I don't want, I am not moving. So I'm trying to get rid of stuff. We have donated bags and bags, like tons of stuff, to like local women's shelters, and also we have some foster families in the area that needed clothing. So I went through our kids' clothes yet again. I feel like I have gone through their clothes like 8,000 times, and somehow I still have been finding things to donate. So I went through their clothes again. I went through some toys, some like movies that we had that we didn't need like on DVDs anymore. And then I also went through like my clothes, my husband's clothes, all of our stuff. So yeah, we've been getting rid of stuff. So I was able to make $40 on just a furniture piece that I ended up selling. And then I also made $4.26 on Etsy. If you guys don't know, I do have a small Etsy shop that I always share the link to in my bio down below if you're curious. So this week we made $44.26, which is awesome. Super thankful. Thank you guys for always supporting me and my channel. I truly appreciate it so much. So I think that's all I had to talk about for this week. Let me go ahead and color in my tracker, and then I will come back to close out the video.
And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones and be wild, 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 wild.
Alrighty, right, so that is all I have for you guys this week. I did get a message last week from somebody who wanted to see these a little bit slower because I normally go really fast when I'm coloring them and then when I show them at the end. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So this is our Roth IRA. I will go over this one first. So we have filled out quite a bit of this one. Again, these are like the random amounts. So if you guys do purchase this from my Etsy shop, I do have 2 different versions of this. This one is like random amounts that add up to 6,000, and then the other one is like 115 and 116, which is for 52 weeks adds up to 6,000. So I did 52 weeks because personally I prefer to do things like on an annual level. So my thought process behind it was like you would typically do 52 weeks. However, like I'm doing it, eventually I'm going to start doubling these up and just picking random amounts. So even though there's 52, I'm not like necessarily doing it over a 52 week period. I'm just going to start to pick random ones. So up until now, I've only been doing 1 per week. So yeah, it's going a little bit slower now, but then I'm hoping in the next couple of months, I'll be able to do a couple at a time and then kind of go faster from that point. But it's filling in pretty nicely. I'm really excited about the progress. I'm trying to like balance the bigger and the smaller amounts right now so that I'm not left with like either a bunch of really big amounts or a bunch of really small amounts. So I'm trying to kind of balance it out, but yes, that's that one. And then for our house fund, so as you guys know, we just hit over $10,000, which is really exciting. So this one is also filling in really nicely. So as you can see, we're like almost halfway done, pretty close to halfway. So that's really exciting. But that is all I have for you guys for this week. I hope that you guys have an awesome weekend, and I will talk to you in my video on Tuesday.